2024. There's that Cowan Uncapper. Look at that go.
Beautiful Southeast Alabama honey. Here are the bees cleaning out the supers. They're having a field day out here. We're right in the middle of them. How cool is this? We got about 200 boxes of honey in here. We got our crew here. We're about to get started. So let me walk around and introduce you to everybody, and then we're going to get started here and show you our process. Of course, we have Grammy. You got to start with Grammy, right?
Always.
You can't,
I got my go juice.
Just keep coming back for more.
I know. I never learn. That's what Rusty said.
So tell me the name of your channel now, Grammy.
Grammy Midwives, Hives, and Homestead.
Hives and Homestead, and this is Lisa. She lives up in Ozark. She's been a big help to us for years now.
Hey, I'm Terry.
You guys are just new beekeepers, right? Just getting started?
New beekeepers, brand new.
So
just this year, April, took the beekeeping classes, and I've been buying Bruce's Bees honey ever since I moved to Alabama. So
I tried to tell them how hard it was going to be, and they seem to be game for it. So let's go, right?
I woke up early. I'm excited.
My name is Todd. We're new beekeepers. We started in April, and got started with 2 hives, so we're excited to learn.
All right, and he came with Terry today, so we're glad to have you guys. Appreciate you. You guys met this guy yesterday. It's Richard.
Hey, Bruce.
He's back today. Came back for more.
Yep. So looks like we're gonna have a pretty good harvest today.
We're talking 200 boxes here approximately. Of course, we got Bracken all the way from Utah.
Yeah, I'm Bracken. I'm excited.
What do you think about this humidity, man?
It's pretty good humidity.
Pretty good.
it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
It's not so hot, it's just different, right? It's
Yeah,
you do a lot of sweating.
Yeah, a lot of sweating. Heat's fine.
Oh no.
Here's Christy. We got Christy here. Rusty's wife, Christy. Thanks, Christy. This is Lily, my daughter, and Ned, my wife. Also part of the crew. Of course, we got Rusty here.
Welcome back to Funville.
Yeah. Rusty, in about a minute or less, walk us through the process here, through the machine and the new equipment
It's
here.
all smoke, mirrors, and magic. That's the process, right? You guys saw this in the last video, upgrades for this season. We have a Cowan cast aluminum extractor. Greg Bartlett at Cowan. If you own a Cowan extractor, talk to Greg Bartlett. He's been there since they started making these things. This was made 1967 to 1989. This is about a 72 to 75 variant. I got every part we needed for it. I know more about it now than certainly I knew about it before, but chain driven, chain fed, oscillating knife, hot knife uncapper. Hot knives are heated by 160-degree hot water coming off of our hot water heater over there with a recirc pump. So we'll come from the cracking table, which I still maintain is our greatest technological advancement this year, into the uncapper, out of the uncapper into 2 brand spanking new Hillco Megamax 32 frame extractors. We're excited to see how these things work today. Certainly going to think this is going to improve our efficiency.
Okay.
So out of the extractor into the buckets, and then we've made some changes on how we're going to manage this end. My bottling tank reconfigured kind of into a pseudo settling tank. So these are hop spiders for home brewing. 600 micron. We'll pour the honey through there into the bottling tank. Hopefully that'll remove enough of the small pieces of wax comb that are left that we can then fill right straight to our 5-gallon buckets and put a lid on them. Boom, we're done.
That's the goal.
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy in theory, right?
Yeah. I think, we're going to hopefully rock and roll. We got 200 supers to extract, so I guess we need to get started.
Yeah, since the May harvest, I've gone through that thing, replaced bushings. Now I understand how every component on it works and can make it hopefully work the way it's supposed to work today.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get rocking and rolling, man.
Ready to rock and roll.
Lisa, you got to put the first frame in there.
I got to put the first frame in.
It's not the most beautiful frame, but hey, it's in there.
Okay, it's in there.
All right, it's working. Looking good. Man, look like a champ.
I'm going to adjust that front knife a little bit.
Yeah. Just whacking it off. Oh, it's the thing of beauty. Yeah, see, it's working much smoother this time. Master at work over there. Honey for the first time in my new Hillco extractor. We had some frames that were leaning in, so we got them in there straight. Now it's running like a champ.
Once you get that big mass of honey slung out of it, then you can wrap it up really quick.
That's how we used to do the Maxent.
You don't want to create too much wobble.
Ah, it's working good now. First honey coming out, we're gonna let it go through these metal strainers, and then we'll go dump it in the hop spiders and see how it works. Good deal. Well, of course, the system's working really good, but I'll let the first bucket drain over. I was unloading and loading frames, and sure enough, looked over here, and the bucket ran right over. I'm watching it this time. It's just about perfect. This time it's not gonna overflow. Nice, beautiful, raw honey. Look at that stuff. Isn't that awesome? Man, isn't that pretty? So we probably got 35 or 40 gallons in here. These hop spiders are working really well. They're 600 micron, which is a little bit thicker than the paint strainers we used to use. But hey, it's raw honey, right? That's what people want. We got us the crew really working good here together. Everything's going as planned. They're emptying both of the extractors right now. Everybody's just doing an awesome job. We got a great crew today. Bracken, what you think operating this machine, man?
Oh, I love it.
It's your kind of thing. It's right up your alley, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the best part.
Bracken just kind of took over the operation of the Uncapper. We've just been doing extremely well. That's what we've done so far, but we're really getting in the groove here now. Did you get stung? Uh-oh.
It's Lily's fault.
Lily's fault? Okay, well, we'll blame Lily. It's a little bit of a learning curve loading these. Talk to us about how you load these things up.
Hillco's got a pretty unique frame rest. So if you notice the bottom of your frames, it's notched out. If you'll stick it directly into there and then rock it back, then you can just make sure that it's
Pop it in the groove.
pop it in the groove. What you'll see is if it's not sitting there properly, your frame will rock forward like this and fall forward. What you want it to do is to make sure that it's seated in there real good, and it should fall back into place.
Yeah.
And
It really is a great design once you figure it out. There's a learning curve though. Beautiful Southeast Alabama honey. We got about 65 boxes or so, 60, 65 boxes or maybe a little more that we're putting on the trailer out here for the bees to start robbing out. Also creates more space in the honey house. And so that's what we're doing here. We do this every year. It works really well. And after a while, there'll probably be a cloud of bees out here. Richard, you having fun yet?
Every day.
What about you, Bracken?
Oh yeah, lots of fun.
What do you think of this Alabama humidity, heat, or heat and humidity, whatever you want to say?
It's not bad.
It's rough in the honey house. There's not a lot of circulation, so it's really muggy in there. But
It's hot.
you can work up a sweat here, can't you?
Oh yeah.
No problems with sweat. You actually, if you want to cleanse your pores
I
and
can wring my hat out.
move positions, I'm Bracken.
Yep.
All right.
He got promoted.
I see it. Oh, yeah. Rusty came back over there. Rusty decided to take a shift back here, huh? That beautiful frame right there. My gosh. Perfect. The old wax spinner doing his thing in here. Wax are tapping. This extractor's ramping up. It's working. It's really good. We tightened it down a little bit with that lever right there. That's better. We're getting there. Let's take a look, see what's going on. Here we go. Man, I think we're up around 70 plus buckets. We're getting way closer than we were, obviously, but these buckets here ready to go. Extractor's working awesomely. Let's get this started over here. Lisa, you hanging in there?
I'm about to have to go sit under the oak tree for a little bit. There's a nice breeze out there.
Yeah. We're getting this thing right here. It's been a beast today.
I just played. Let's see if that helps.
This box cracker here, I think we told you about it maybe earlier. You just take the boxes and pop them down there. It pops the frames free. All these are empty supers over there. We got that many left in the corner. Mediums. We got 2 more mediums over here with the deeps actually. We got those deeps right there too. So, ooh, we're getting there. Bracken's awesome. This machine's awesome. Everything's working pretty well. So, here are the bees cleaning out the supers. They're having a field day out here. We're right in the middle of them. How cool is this? You see them coming right that way. It's pretty cool. Let's go see where they're coming from. And drive right over here. I hope you can see this. I can't tell if you can see it or not the way the light is, but it's like a super highway. We're going right amongst the bees here. That's where the bees are coming from. So out here we have Rusty's bees. You can see they're still stacked up. He's gonna pull his honey next weekend. It's been such a good year. Here's his garden right here. He's got some nice watermelons growing out here. The treader's over there. Can't really see it from here very well, but it's kind of on the other side of those trees. Probably about 150, maybe 200 yards away. I'm not sure how far, but got some free range chickens. They don't have a hive beetle problem here. And right over there is the honey house through those trees. Really nice place out here. I better get back to work. Bracken's sliding around a little bit. About an 1/8 of an inch of honey right there.
It's like I'm running at an incredible rate.
Last medium.
2024 last medium.
We only got 60 deeps and 1 more harvest to go just for Bruce. It's not really the last of anything. We're just lying to ourselves.
Last medium for this particular day.
Today. It's the last medium today.
Last medium frame.
Awesome,
I don't want to
man.
lie it so much. It's not the last. It is the last medium.
All right, Bracken, you've been sweating, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
That cold rag feels good though, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. It's been my saving grace.
Bracken just keeps working with a smile, man. He just keeps smiling over there.
I'm trying.
It could be worse, couldn't it?
Oh yeah, it could always be worse.
Lily's been a trooper too. She's been a uncapping, fork, roller, whatever you want to call it, extraordinaire. Well, it's been a crazy day. It's a beautiful evening. It's almost 8 o'clock. And we're all just worn out, but we're about to get this thing wrapped up. Let me take you in there and show you kind of what's going on. We got this trailer set up out here. Rusty's 18-foot trailer. My 16-foot's out there. It's got boxes on already, you saw earlier. They're finishing up everything in there with the deeps. And man, what a beautiful evening here in Southeast Alabama. It's just so pretty out here right now. But we are ready to be done. We walk in the honey house and show you what we're doing to kind of finish this up here. Here's the honey right here. Look at all this honey. I think we're sitting at right at like 88 or 90 buckets right now. We still got more to go, but we're getting close. 89 buckets, and there's another one almost full there. So we're right at 90 so far. We're doing the old Simple Harmony Farms Uncapper here to finish up the deeps because the Cowan Uncapper is set for mediums. These Hillco extractors have done a really good job. We had to kind of get them calibrated a little bit earlier, but they've been running like a champ, you know, the rest of the day. And we're about to start hauling honey buckets out and putting them on my truck, so I wanted to go ahead and do this quick little update. And one thing about these Hillco extractors is you can just take the basket and the motor off very easily.
When John designed this extractor, he made it very easy to disassemble and clean it up and then reassemble it. The first thing we need to do is make sure that we unplug it. It's not running. Got 2 carriage bolts on either side of the cross motor brace, and you just hold it in place. Undo your wing nuts. The whole motor assembly just lifts off the shaft. There's a shear pin that's in the shaft right here where my finger is.
Yeah.
And so you just have to lift the whole motor
In the right direction, yeah.
Yep, just straight up. It's kind of awkward. It usually works best with 2 people, but if you're strong enough, you can just lift it up. And then you just
Set it somewhere, protect it.
Yep, set it to the side. Make sure that you don't bend the shaft, don't lose your wing nuts. Then your frame carriage, it just pulls straight out.
And that's so easy.
And then so if you notice down here in the bottom, you've got a single ball bearing that the shaft rides on. Once you clean it and reassemble it, you're gonna have to grease it again so that the bearing doesn't wear out your shaft. Now that we got this thing disassembled, you can take a simple shower squeegee, or so you start at the top.
Just like that, get the honey out of there quick as we can. And we're gonna set the extractors out, right guys, and let the bees clean them out. Is that what we're doing, Rusty?
Yes.
All right, so that's how you disassemble this thing. It's as easy as that. All right, so I just counted the buckets, and if my counting is accurate, we have 101 buckets, and then we still have, what, a few more buckets left to go. So by far a record harvest day for me. Now we do have 7 buckets back here that are for Honey Hill Farm. And so that'll put us down, you know, still well over 90 buckets. The most we ever did in one day before was 90 buckets, if I'm not mistaken. So what a day, what a harvest. Whew, good times, but we are tired and we are ready to be done. Well, of course, we got it about done and the handle pulled off of the pressure washer, so
Have it any other way.
we're getting it fixed. That's right, absolutely.
When you can see the end.
It's only 10 o'clock,
Night at the end of the tunnel.
10 o'clock at night, so. All right, maybe we got it working. We're just finishing up here. Man, what a day. Wow, man, what a day. It's 10:15 in the evening. We started about 8. This has been a long day, but we got approximately 200 boxes of honey done. What do you say, 105 buckets, give or take?
5, 7, we lost count right there. Now, I know for sure 105, but I think there were a couple more beyond that. So.
And I got some in the truck, and the rest of them are piled up out there, so.
7 or 8 buckets of wax.
And this guy right here is the hero, Bracken.
Hero of the battle, right here. Flies from Utah to work.
Like this, for 2 days straight. Appreciate you, Bracken.
Yeah, I appreciate
Unbelievable.
Awesome.
the opportunity and meeting
But
you guys.
I think we've had enough. You ready to sign off?
I've had enough for 2 or 3 seasons.
Let's sign off from Bruce's
Hey,
Bees.
here's the good news though from Bruce's Bees is we're not done. We'll do this again next Saturday.
Yeah, for his.
Probably again after that to finish up both our harvests.
So we're done for today for my harvest, the biggest harvest of the summer, obviously. Next week we'll do Rusty's, and Rusty can record that if he wants.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. It's been awesome. Over and out.
Keep on keeping on.
See you later.
You having fun, Bracken?
Oh yeah.
Richard, you having fun? How about you, Lynn?
Nothing like it, baby.
I have no idea if they're full of honey or not. It's got a little weight to it. All right, here's load number 1. Got it here at the honey house.
So this is your free gym?
Last one of that load. There we go. Now we just have to get all the sleepers stacked.